Hello, I'm Magda from Untitled Chapter. In this video I'd like to show you three things by Knitcrate. Finished objects, almost finished objects, and the project that I'm actually working on. Before I start, I recommend you to click my link in the video description and use my code AMILC20 if you would like to try the subscription of Knitcrate Knit and Crochet Club. Let's start the presentation. The first finished object, it is a beautiful cabled cozy Celtic kerchief by Knitatude, and it was in October 2020 in Knit and Crochet Club. Theme was this. I recommend you to watch my video when I show you this this crate. And here is the yarn label: Uru yarn, Knitatude, chunk. Thick yarn, really soft, and my colorway, it was petal. You may read this specification. And I would like to help you in knitting this project, so I make a video with particular stitches that you need to know to knit this, and in a moment I'll show you. I won't show you all the pattern because I can't do this, but only this particular stitches to help you knit this. You might think it's quite complicated, but it is quite easy. And for my cable needles I used the sushi stick because I don't have cable needles. And look at this, it is really warm. This is the wrong side and this is right side. So now let's look at the stitches, how to make main stitches for this cozy Celtic kerchief. For this cozy Celtic kerchiefs I used the 9mm circular needles, a yarn Uru yarn chunk. My color is a petal, and I knitted this size, the smallest. And what you need to know with stitches, this for cable stitches, I draw it to remember how does the cable looks like. So you need C for F, C for B, T for F, and T for B. This cozy Celtic kerchief is really nice cowl. You see, it was knitted in the round double brim technique, and here is knitted in the rows with a beautiful cable pattern. I just wanted to show you techniques that you need to know to knit this cowl. Knit, and purl. Now C for F, it means cable for front within these 4 stitches. You need cable needles, but I don't have the cable needles, so I am using sushi stick just to help me. Firstly, slip 2 stitches onto the cable needle, front, keep it front. Now knit 2 stitches of this left needle, one and two, and now knit these stitches of this cable needle. I'll put it here once again because I don't have a double ended needle. Knit and knit. You see, it goes left. This is C for F. The cable goes to the left when you look at the front of your work. Now I make C for B, cable for back. You need 4 stitches, and it's similar to C for F, the cable for front, but you slip 2 stitches. Firstly, you slip 2 stitches on the cable needle, and you hold this needle at the back, not front. So C for B, and you knit these stitches of the left needle, and you knit stitches of the cable needle. One and two, and in the C for B, the cable goes to the right. When you have SM in the pattern, it means a slip marker. I use this scrap of yarn, and in a moment I show you. This is a pearl. When you're making pearl, you have this horizontal lines after making. It means that you made a pearl, a stitch. And when you have this V, it means that it's a knit stitch. Now it's time for making T for F. T for F, twist for front. Front, so it means that you will have a cable needle at the front of your work, and you use 4 stitches to make this T for F. Firstly, I slip 2 stitches into the cable needle, my sushi stick, onto the front, and you purl next 2 stitches of the left needle. Purl, so the yarn is in the front of you of this needle, and insert here. Purl, purl. I need to buy this cable needle, I think, but I don't have, so that's the way it is. And now I make knit stitches from this cable needle. I have 1 and 1. Now I show you twist for back, T for B, slip 2 stitches onto the cable needle, but hold this cable to the back of your work. To the back. You knit 2 stitches of the left needle. Knit, because you see on the previous row this is knit, so we knit 1, 2, and now you purl stitches of the cable needle. So I need to put these stitches on my left needle from the back. It's easier for me, and I purl stitches of this cable needle. 1 and 2. So when you're making twist for back, this cable goes to the right. Once again, I repeat to show you: twist for front, slip 2 stitches onto the cable needle and hold this cable needle to the front. Purl stitches of the left needle. One, 2, and knit stitches of the cable needle. One and 2. Twist for front, the cable goes to the left. Twist for back, T for B. You slip 2 stitches of the left needle onto the cable needle. Hold the cable at the back. You knit stitches, two stitches of the left needle, 1, 2, and you purl 2 stitches of the cable needle. Firstly, and purl 1, 2. T for B, the cable goes to the right. What is important here is the right side, and here is the wrong side. And you knit the cables on the right side of your work, and this is odd rows, and even rows are here. So odd rows, you need to make this cables in the first 3, 5, 7, as it's stated in the pattern, but on this wrong side you knit rows 2, 4, 6, and so on. Here is knit stitches, and here is purl stitches. Purl, and here is the seed stitch. So knit, purl on these edges. Beautiful. I love this cable. I thought that I didn't manage to do that, but the pattern is really great explained. I continue. It is not so complicated project as it might seem. It looks like a part of a sweater when you wear this. And I'd like to show you. You see that I wrapped the yarn around this label. I thought that it's a nice idea to keep my yarn samples here with this label, because I have many labels, and I'm not sure which label is to which yarn. And here is next label. In a moment I show you what I'm making with this yarn. The second project I almost finished. This is Headband from November 2021, Knitcrate. Here is theme tea time, and the pattern Ripples Headband. Here was a green by Cairo, Romaguera. Cairo designs on Ravelry. This is a headband with cables and garter stitch on the edging. I used 6mm knitting needles for this project. Here is the tea time, this card from November Crate. I also recommend you to watch an unboxing video on my channel, and the yarn Uru Yarn Cozy, my colorway Butterfly Pea Flower, beautiful purple color. Before I unravel my previous project, firstly I crochet this Orla caul with the yarn, but I have only one skein, so then I unravel it and decided to knit this headband. And then when I make this, I will sew two edges together and I will have a headband. And the third project I started from 2018, really old. You see that Knitcrate produced a booklet in this year. The theme in 2018 was verdigris for October, and in this month there was a yarn Odin Wool's Hello Decay, and I started this pattern for Huerta by Pearl Knitter. Beautiful shawl, triangle shawl with a kind of a leaf motif. Here is the beginning. I've already made this shawl with a knitting needle 6mm, but then I decided to unravel it because I wasn't satisfied with the results. So with this 5mm circular knitting needles, I started once again, and I think that stitches are going nice with this knitting needles. In the project In the original pattern, the designer used 5.5 millimeters circular needles and the level intermediate. Thank you very much for watching the video. In this video I showed you 3 projects: finished object cozy Celtic kerchief, this headband from a tea time theme, and a triangle shawl I started, Huerta, from 2018. And write and comment what you think of these yarns. I'm really curious about your project you made with these yarns. Do you like the yarn? And if you are the first time subscriber, you would like to try Knitcrate yarns, I offer you discount code AMILC20 and you'll get 20% off. Everything is in video description below the video. So what else? Subscribe my channel, visit my Facebook, and I wish you all the best, lots of time for your passion. Have a nice crocheting and knitting time. Bye.